Okay, recording. This week I'm just going to read a bio I wrote about myself. And I'm reading it to you because it actually came out pretty good, I think. I really can't stand writing bios, but I took 3 days and really thought about what I wanted to say. Kind of actually took it seriously. And we're talking about like 200 words, but even that's too much for me. So here goes. My name is Ethan Azarian. Every time I have to write a bio about myself, I suddenly feel irritated and impatient. And it's really the last thing I want to do. And I hate using the word art in any bio that I write about myself. I'll try my best to write a humble and honest bio. I'm not trying to save or change the world. I don't have a political or religious agenda. And there's no significant meaning or point to the work that I do. I'm just creating art for the sake of creating art. The art establishment is not impressed. At this point in my career, I'm okay with that. Both my parents are artists, so growing up I was surrounded by music and art. It never really occurred to me that I could or would do anything else. My brothers and I were influenced and encouraged by our parents. We also had the advantage of growing up on a rural farm in Vermont without TV, where our imaginations and creativity really were able to reign supreme. My parents were part of the Back to the Land movement that happened back in the 1960s and 70s in Vermont. The Green Mountains, the farmhouses, the barns, the cows, the chickens, the sheep, the apples, coffee cups, the ladder-back chairs are all the subject matter for the paintings I make. My love for cities is the result of taking long train rides late at night to visit my grandparents in Washington, D.C., passing through New Haven, New York City, Philadelphia, and Baltimore. It was very romantic for a kid growing up on a farm in rural Vermont. And frequently you can see a cityscape or city tucked away somewhere in the paintings that I make. Later on I was influenced by the usual famous suspects: Dali, Van Gogh, Monet, Andrew Wyeth, and Andy Warhol. Not that I wanted to or could even hope to paint like them. They were more a source of inspiration. In my mid-20s, I moved from Vermont to Austin, Texas, where I continue to paint and perform to this day. I'll end by saying this is not something I have to do or couldn't live without. I wouldn't say anything so dramatic. It's more about just painting for the moment and the immediate joy you get sometimes from creating something from nothing. And I'm kind of in the middle of writing the end of this, but I'm not sure how I'm going to end it, but I think that's good enough for now. What it was I wanted to say, it's not about being remembered for something after I'm gone either. Although a part of me would, I think we all would like to be remembered for something when we're gone, but I think ultimately that doesn't really matter, and that's not why I do art, to be remembered. I think that's just ego talking. But anyway, there it is. The album is mixed now, which is awesome, and I'm going to master the album in the next couple of weeks, which is really exciting. And it's been such a long time. It's just been crawling and crawling towards getting this thing done, but it'll go pretty fast now. So thanks for tuning in. I can't believe we've been here over a month, and it's just another month or two we'll be back in Austin. All right, have a good Monday.